Lewandowski came to this club at a very dark time and completely changed the culture of the club. If this is the end, it's been a fun ride. There is a time when every professional player is faced with the brutal reality that they are finished, and I think that time has come for Robert Lewandowski. We did play Alaves yesterday in La Liga. We had already won La Liga, but Lewandowski did start, and he had an absolute terrible game. There was one play that absolutely ripped my head off. I almost blew up out of anger when we had the 3-on-1 with Lewandowski through the middle, Rashford on the left, and Rooney on the right. Lewandowski had the pass on to Rooney for 5 minutes, takes all his sweet ass time, and doesn't even get a shot off, doesn't get the pass off, just does absolutely fuck all, bro. And I think that was the last straw. So for most of the season, it had been said that Lewandowski did want to continue at the club. He did want to sign he wanted to re-sign a contract, but the club was not very willing to do so, and it was pretty obvious why. He has been declining for a minute now. He's done a lot for the club, but it just hasn't. He just hasn't been at the same level recently. Not even, like, last season he had a good season. He just hasn't been at that level at all this season. Robert Lewandowski and Barca, new deal talks are completely on standby, and the summer exit is now very close. If there's no fresh proposal, Lewandowski will leave as a free agent. Saudi Pro League and MLS clubs on it. Italian clubs keen, but too expensive. It's highly unlikely to see him staying at this stage, as reported yesterday. Then he has been heavily linked with Al Hilal. Lewandowski's options for the summer: Chicago Fire, they would be ready to offer Lewa 15 to 20 million per season. Goddamn. Juventus is interested. Some talks with his agent, but no concrete offer so far. Obviously, we know Italian clubs are broke as shit. I don't know how they would even pay that type of money, even close. Barcelona made an offer with a salary cut and secondary role. Lewy loves Barcelona, but age, salary, and project can make him change his mind. Al Hilal projects from Poland say that Al Hilal would offer him 90 million per season, a salary out of this world. Lewandowski is set to make a final decision in the coming weeks. Bro, even me as a Barca fan, I would take the Saudi shit, bro. He is at the end of his career. He's not gonna play. He's gonna get a salary cut on top of what he's already been getting paid. 90 fucking million from Saudi Arabia, bro. That is, you will never have to worry again, and you can live whatever lifestyle you want, bro. Like, he has already made a lot of money in football. One season in Saudi is probably more than he made in his whole fucking career. You know, 90 fucking million. Not his whole career, but 2 seasons on that Al Hilal salary, bro. And he makes more than he ever made in his professional level, being the best striker in the world, bro. And he can go over there, chill. It's not too much pressure, because no one gives a shit. Goddamn, I would take this shit too, bro. Lewandowski, he should be taking this type of offer, if I'm being honest. Goddamn. I really appreciate Lewandowski. He's been a big help at the club when we have been through financial issues, and as a team and as a club, we just weren't at the quality that we were used to over the past 10 to 15 years, and he came in and he changed that. He made us competitive, won 2 league titles, 3 now with this season. We played the Champions League semifinal for us. He has changed the mentality of the club, bro, and I'm very happy he came with us and did his thing here, bro. Very successful signing in my opinion, especially because he was free. And yeah, he gave a lot of his life to this club, so I have nothing but love for Lewandowski. Thank you very much. But I think this is where we part ways. And in terms of a replacement for him, there have been talks. Julian Alvarez has been somebody we've been looking at for a few seasons now. But lately it's just been becoming more and more unlikely because of how much money they've been expecting out of Barca to put on Julian Alvarez, some as high as 200 million, when they know we don't have money like that. Justin, Barcelona admits difficulties in getting Julian Alvarez and are already working on different alternatives if he doesn't come. Hopefully this puts some type of pressure on Atletico Madrid to lower the price, because they're not going to get a sale off of that. And I feel like Alvarez is a player he's been pretty inconsistent, bro. He hasn't had the best season. He started off pretty well, but there was like a drought where he went like 5 months without scoring in La Liga. That's fucking tragic. And yeah, bro. I just don't think he's the player that's worth that much, and hopefully Atletico see that too and are more willing to get rid of him. Now, something that excites me a lot. Joao Pedro is becoming the number one striker goal for Barcelona this summer, especially for Deco. They've spoken with his camp and have received some openness for over a move to the Catalan club. Joao Pedro is super appreciated by Barcelona. Deco wanted him since Brighton days, and if they sign him for a normal price, they'll go for him. The conversations are real and the summer is long, but Chelsea as of today doesn't want to sell him. Deco would like to begin talks for Joao Pedro before the World Cup starts, with initial conversations already taken place. I would love this. I think the few times I've seen Joao Pedro play, he scores bangers. He has good movement. He's very athletic. He had a great Club World Cup. Scored a great goal against Napoli. He's super, super talented. Runs around a lot. I think he presses. Like, he would be such a help for Barcelona. We would have Ferran coming off the bench and Joao Pedro playing as a striker. He would have that Brazilian link with Rafinha. I think this is complete positive. I love Joao Pedro as a player. And I think Deco, for all the shit that he usually gets, has pretty good talent ID. Niggas know what people were calling him last summer when he was trying to sign Diaz. We all saw how good Diaz turned out. And everybody was shitting on him for wanting to sign Diaz. Deco knows what he's doing. I think this would be a great signing. Most Barca fans should get behind this. Because this would be awesome. This would be great. This would be amazing.